Hello StarCraft fans, this is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between MC and Ryung on Ulrena. This is from Kings of the Craft, sponsored by Root Gaming. There's a link to Root Gaming TV right up here. Please check them out and subscribe to their channel because they are very important to the StarCraft 2 scene right now. And let's get right on into the game. In the top side of Ulrena, we have the blue Terran player. It is Ryung. And in the bottom side of Ulrena, we have the red Protoss player. It is MC. I know that's Korean characters, but it's definitely MC. I know because I checked. So Ryung is also a Korean Terran player. He currently plays for Team MVP. He has some pretty solid credentials to his name as well. He has been around since 2012. He used to play for Slayers, but it disbanded in 2012 to join Axiom, and basically following Crank there. But now he's on Team MVP, while Crank has kind of fallen off and retired from the professional scene. Still, pretty fun guy though. Crank, if you want to check out his channel, I believe it's just, you can search Crank SC2 on YouTube to see his stuff. And he is very entertaining as always to watch. Need to get some more replays from him. Need more Crank, don't I? We all need more Crank in our lives. Going for, is that a command center first? Ryung is going command center first against MC. What on earth? Alright, so MC says no. I'm at least going to delay this. I'm going to try to get the SCV off of this. Oh, 3. Actually, 2 being pulled off the line, 2 SCVs to protect the one that is building the command center. The probe getting inside the main base, though, scouting it out, does see the barracks as well, and this is a gateway expand for MC. So if Ryung can do this, if he can hold on against any early aggression that MC throws his way, he's going to be in a good spot. It's just a matter of doing that. So it's double barracks here to make sure he has enough units. He's not going for the command, what is the Destiny Cloudfist strike build at all. Instead, going 2 barracks after after that command center. Some pretty good micro on display here. Both players trying to kill a worker. It's a little bit more difficult for Ryung to do it, just because he can't regenerate his health unless he has assistance from another fellow SCV, and the probe regenerates shields just by being a probe. Cybernetics core up. Is that Zealot going to head on out? It is. Zealot heading up to kill stuff, but there are already Marines on the way. Marines with good micro can take down Zealots. It just takes a while, just because Zealots have a ton of shields and a ton of HP. Can MC get that? No, the SCV is going to retreat back into the safety of the main base. Still scouting though, and actually, oh, throwing up a pylon, mineral walking through that SCV. What a play. Oh, does get taken down by the Marine though. Not before he throws up another pylon. Is he just, I think he might. No, he's trying to do this. He's actually trying to get his mothership core up here while the Zealot tries to kill stuff. SCVs, look at all these SCVs off the line for Ryung right now. He needs to keep this Marine alive. These 2 Marines, okay. Now it's a problem. Now it's a problem for MC. He might actually have enough DPS to take down these pylons before the mothership core arrives. 3 Marines I don't think is enough to actually kill a mothership core, but there's another Marine on the way, and I think 4 may be enough. Photon overcharge going to be used, not until it's necessary. If these Marines come anywhere near these guys. A Stalker is here too. MC, everybody. There's the photon overcharge. Bam. Killing what it can. The Stalker chasing everybody back inside. Ryung might just flat lose this expansion. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to, but he might have to. He's actually trying to get out of range of that photon overcharged pylon. Can he get there before it burns down? Yes. Yes, he can. Here come Marines. It's kind of hard to distinguish the Marines from the SCVs, but that's actually a huge group of Marines right now. Yeah, stutter stepping their way forward. The Zealot dies pretty darn quickly. Mothership core, I think, just might die. Photon overcharge does pop up, and killing SCVs here too. Whoa, 3. And still darn near alive. The Marines are forced to retreat for their own lives. This base is completely dead. Meanwhile, MC is happily mining from his. And the mothership core's job is done. Does not have enough energy. It requires 50 for an overcharge. Not enough for another overcharge. Can you imagine if it was still 25? I think MC might have denied this base forever and ever. Amen. At least until Ryung can get a tank out or something, which he's not planning on doing. He has 3 racks and an engineering bay. Small attack up here going on. Marines actually going down to Stalkers, and I think MC is not going to push his luck anymore. He's just kind of going to hang on out. Not going to try to push up that ramp. This is too many Marines just for 2 Stalkers to handle. Don't do it. Don't do it, MC. The mothership core is still here. What is going on? The mothership core is so fragile. So fragile. Going to try to get some shots off. Oh, focus. Oh, the mothership core does end up falling. Loses a Marine for the trouble. 2 Marines for the trouble. And actually might be able to win this battle if the bunker doesn't finish in time. And the bunker does finish there. Going to try to kill some SCVs and head on out. MC's control here has been very, very good. So let's see here. Units lost tab. 1 probe, 1 Zealot, 1 Stalker, and 1 mothership core for MC. 15 Marines and 4 SCVs have been killed so far. for Ryung. Yeah. Yeah. That was an intense first 4 minutes. I love these pro matches. Got to do more of these. Got to find more replays. Again, if you haven't heard my plea, if you have any way of getting professional player replays, especially Koreans who are just practicing on the ladder, I would love to get those. So, if you have any way to do it, if you have contacts on Twitter or contacts through any esports organizations, please contact me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. I am willing to compensate you at this point. We'll work out some kind of an arrangement, but I need those replays for my channel, for my viewers, to be happy, because that's why we're here. Immortal on the way for MC. That's kind of strange. I haven't seen too many Immortals in PvT for a while. They're good against tanks. They're good against Marauders. Against Marines, though, they're just not the best. And, I mean, for how heavy Marine Ryung is going, interesting choice. I'm just going to say that. Stalker still running around, making sure nothing is coming out of the Ryung base he doesn't know is coming. Might want to check for a third command center. Hasn't really done that yet. I mean, he doesn't know about the 3 bunkers up there. That might be overkill. Ryung is really scared about an attack from MC right now. He has SCVs just sitting here ready to repair. And meanwhile, I don't see it. It's kind of an Immortal Sentry build, which is good in the situation. Immortal's very good against buildings. Sentry's throwing up some force fields to keep the SCVs away from the bunkers, to keep them from being repaired. That was very popular in Heart of the Swarm for a good long time. Haven't seen it too much now. But you know what? MC might be going for it. Liberators on the way from Ryung, though. That would really definitely turn the tide. A couple Liberator Defender mode circles right about here would shut down that attempt entirely. So is that what we're going to see? Yep, Ryung's coming over with his Liberators. There's Circle 1, and there is Circle 2, and it's going to be very hard for MC to do anything about this. The Liberators are far enough back that no number of Stalkers can really get up there and kill them without just dying to Marines here. Mothership Core comes swinging on. What are you doing? Mothership Core, get out. Ah, Time Warp. And is he just doing it? He's doing it. He's going anyway. Coming right on up here. Force fields are being thrown down. Immortal trying to take down these bunkers. Can they get them? The repair is real on one of them. One bunker does fall. It's just the Liberators hitting so hard. 3 kills and 5 kills each, and MC's forced to retreat here just a little bit. Repositioning that Liberator Defender mode circle right over here. It is 85 damage per shot, no matter what it's attacking, which is quite a bit here. Stalkers, Immortals, bunch of stuff really hit there. 7 SCVs were killed, and these guys are still not even mining. I mean, that's going to be a problem, right? It's 1,200 to 600 mineral income. MC is in the lead here, 47 to 43 total harvesters. Finally, Ryung gets these guys to work, but he's oversaturated in his second base. Observer does end up falling there. Ouch. Sorry, Observer. Infantry weapons, combat shield just now finishing. Again, this is the Game Heart Observer interface. You can only see this if the game was played using the Game Heart version of the map. So if you're wondering why you can't see this on all my casts, it's because I only see these if the replay was cast on a very particular map, and then the replay information is saved with a bunch of additional stuff that is awesome. But most of the stuff that I get does not have that. So I wish there was a way I could just turn it on in the replay interface, but Blizzard doesn't seem to have much interest in making that happen on all of their replays, which is unfortunate. I would love to see it. Maybe one day they will, but for now that is not the case. Drop picking up here for Ryung, and, excuse me, expanding behind it is Ryung. Healing up this Marine, who's a hero Marine with 0 kills, but he's on the front line, so he looks awesome. Their next is coming up at exactly the same time here for MC, although his is finished, he's actually mining from it. So MC, again, is pretty much in the lead here. It's just, I don't know, this composition is going to be super good against Marines and Marauders, which is what Ryung is going for. Marine, Marauder, Liberator. Actually, does he have any Marauders at all? He does. He has 2. 2 total Marauders. Blink coming up here for MC, as well as +1/+1 for his ground units. And just doing the dance. Just kind of heading back and forth here. Marine making sure these rocks don't get taken down without Ryung knowing about it. He can't really deny it from happening, but he can try to make sure that the information is there. Observer at a perfect spot. Perfectly spotted, seeing what's coming out of these barracks, seeing the ratio of Marines to Marauders, seeing if any more Liberators come into that starport. Just amazing, amazing play here by MC, keeping a perfect eye on his opponent. Here come the Marines, here come the Marauders. They do have the +1 attack, +1 armor just about there, but not quite yet. And again, these narrow chokes come into play so often on this map of Ulrena. You set up a few defender mode circles here, move your units through here. It's a little bit scary normally, but if you've got them covered with circles, it's a little bit less intimidating. And there we go, knocking down these rocks. Ryung knows about it. A boost up. Oh, and a boost into what? The main base? Yeah, medevacs are heading into the main. What is going to try to defend against this from MC? Where is his army? It's a little bit out of position. Here's a big warp in, though. Can they warp on in with these Adepts? Oh, Adepts warping in. And then coming from the bottom here, too. But the Adepts actually getting annihilated almost immediately. There is a Photon Overcharge available there. Trying to find an angle to kill the Liberators, killing one of them. More and more Liberators mixed in here, too, though. And blinking forward with those Blink Stalkers. Such a good unit against those Liberators are the Blink Stalkers. Getting in there within range to kill the Liberators without really walking through the Defender Mode circle, just kind of blinking past it. Such a beautiful play there. Good hold by MC. He's in a good spot here. And he's going on the offensive. It's 126 to 108 total supply, 61 to 57 Harvesters. The circles are here. The baseball circles are ready to go. Look out! Ooh, one Stalker loses her life, or his life. I guess Stalkers are dudes. Sounds like a dude anyway when you play. And a 4th Nexus on the way for MC. APM for these players is 250 for Ryung, about 350 for MC. Yahoo. Yahoo. Resources lost, 3,000 minerals, 500 gas lost for Ryung, and 3,700 minerals and 1,800 gas lost for MC. That's so much gas that has been destroyed. That's going to be what? That's going to be Immortals, Adepts, Stalkers, Sentries. Yeah, 5 Sentries lost. There's a lot of gas there, too. Going to finally take down these rocks. Going to try to do it. Draw. Oh, Liberators heading on north here. Observer going to check out anything that tries to come along this path, north to south. Soundlonga Watchtower is held by this Marine, but he is going to die. 1 Marine, especially in hold position, really can't deal with this many Stalkers. +1/+1 on the Stalkers there. +2/+2 on the way. +2 attack on the way for Ryung, including some Templar and some Storm, too. I like Storm. I like Storm against the bio here. What was that? Ah, probably a hallucinated Phoenix just scouting some things out. And yeah, got a nice scout. Got to see exactly what was going on. And a scan from Ryung, checking out what was going on this side of the map, too. So both players have excellent, excellent information as to what is happening here. Some ghosts mixed in here from Ryung. Storm is just about to finish, and there it goes. There goes the Storm. Ugh, Ghost throwing down that EMP, actually taking the shields off this entire army. Yeah, MC does not want to attack in that particular situation. He'd rather have some fully shielded units to do the attacks. He's going to wait for those shields to come back. You'll see they are slowly growing up here. 23 to 45, 27. Cannot slowly fast. I can't even keep up with my talking, and I am a pretty good fast talker. Ground weapons level 2 and armor completing at the same time. Infantry weapons level 2 a few seconds behind, but it is there when it matters. Scouting factory to check things out here in the main base. Cannons should be able to take that down. Maybe not. There's a lot of HP on those factories. Sensor tower set at an excellent position to cover both this attack path and this attack path. And Ryung playing defensively here. Actually, Ryung does not want to scout with the factory while there are cannons in the way. I guess the cannons, wow, good cannon coverage. I guess against drops is what MC is trying to do, but it also works against scouting factories, turns out. So hey, throw up some cannons in this position in Ulrena and you'll be a happy, happy Protoss. Liberator count right now is a total of 10. How many have been killed? 3. So alright, not too terrible casualties here. MC has Stalkers, has Immortals, has Adepts, has some Templar too. For that, their Storm. Where are the Templar? There they are. Getting their energy up to do as many Storms as they possibly can. Storm is 75 energy. Is this an Adept warp in? Gets canceled. Gets canceled. A little bit cold feet there on the Adepts. They decide not to get inside that main base. And throwing up a supply depot to block that off. To not allow that to happen. Ryung is just going to attack from this area. Maybe come along this long roundabout way here too to attack. And that's kind of what he's doing. He's flying that way anyway. Possibly going to mount an attack on the 4th base. And Ryung still doesn't have a 4th. He needs to have a decisive victory in a battle here at some point to actually make this work. Because MC has the worker advantage, has the base advantage, has the upgrade advantage, kind of. It is a +2/+2 versus +2/+1. Adepts scouting on in with a psionic transfer, and they're going to finish. They're just checking to see if there's a base somewhere is all they're doing. And oh, they do see the command center landing. They see the exact timing there. Oh, going to kill them some SCVs too. A big attack. No, moving in here from Ryung. Is there any Storm available? There is. There's big Storm available. But the Defender mode circles, oh man, wiping out a couple of those Adepts and one of those Templar too. This base completely under assault. It's going to be focused on by the stimmed units. No, blinking forward with the Blink Stalkers, taking out the Liberators, and the rest of the army is forced to retreat. Forced to retreat there. A bunch of workers end up getting killed on both sides. 18 SCVs have been killed. 7 probes have been killed. And again, both players essentially maxed out. It's 197 to 183 total supply. Ryung going to be maxed out here in just a couple of minutes. Scan again, seeing what we're dealing with. MC if he lets Ryung get this 4th base, and it looks like he just might, as they come in again, another good storm, and there's the retreat, picking off one of the Templar. Adepts trying to stand in here too. A little bit of an overstorm, a little bit unnecessary. Oh, free medevacs though. Oh, Ryung losing 2 medevacs for no reason there. Not good. Can he lose another one? Can't really afford to do that. Another attack this way though. EMP is being tossed on down. Great storms on top of all these bio units though. Walking through the storms a little bit is Ryung, but good concave and backing out. Once again, is Ryung does not necessarily want to commit here. MC trying to get into a better position. Disruptor does have a Nova available. Does he want to use it? He's going to try to use it, not hitting much of anything there. An attack up here, Adepts versus Marines and Marauders. Again, Adepts not as good as they used to be in this situation. Trying to hold their own. Stalkers coming in to complement and to help. Big attack up this way. There's pretty much only Immortals left here, and Ryung backing MC into a corner, taking out 2 of the Immortals very, very easily. Getting a Disruptor 2, trying to do it, not quite able to get it there. And again, backing up to the safety of the circles. Ryung is being very, very patient, just slowly sieging forward, splitting his unit so Disruptor Novas can't necessarily kill a whole ton of anything all at once. Catching a single Marauder flowing, throwing his corpse up into the air and then tumbling over the edge there. That was kind of fun. More reinforcements streaming on in here from Ryung. He has +2/+2. Does not seem to be interested in getting +3/+3, but perhaps he doesn't need it. Adepts scouting on in to see what he's dealing with here. This small group does get caught. EMP, though, used on the left side of these units, not the whole group. Adepts actually finished their transfer and end up dead. I don't know if MC was freeing up supply there or what, but both players are kind of just staring at each other across the abyss, backing units out. Oh, man, the circles are good. The circles are good. Blinking forward to take out the Liberators, getting 2 of them. Oh, Purification Nova almost hitting, but no, dying before it can finish. Stimming forward here. Purification Nova's killing a bunch of units. Adepts on the right side trying to hang with all these Marines and these Marauders. Another Nova comes in, does not make a big hit at all. Storms have been better, I think, in this game. And overall, I think they might be a better thing against Terran. Defender mode circles are here. Adepts need to run. They do not in time. 2 of them end up getting destroyed almost immediately. More Liberators coming in. MC is just slowly getting whittled down. Purification Novas can't do much of anything. Trying to kill Liberators, but there are just so many in the air. Every time you blink forward, you're in a circle somewhere. Stimming along this right side, taking out a pylon and a cannon all at once. The Stalker count is being obliterated, and that's it. A GG from MC. MC is defeated, Ryung is victorious, and MC has left the game. Whew. That was a good one. Wow, right off the bat, too. The Zealot Mothership Core harassment, trying to go Command Center first against MC. Ryung manages to hold, and somehow comes back using a very methodical, patient Marine Marauder Medevac Liberator attack and strategy that just works. Disruptors couldn't really get anywhere, any traction at all. The Stalker count wasn't necessarily high enough to deal with the Liberators. The positioning was so good. Again, every time they blinked in to try to take out a couple Liberators, they were being smashed by at least 2 or 3 other Liberators behind those first ones. So the siege tank lines, I call them siege tank lines because that's what they are, essentially. They're siege lines, except by flying units, were very, very good. And in the end, that was who went for MC, and he tapped out. So that's our PVT for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And this has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /FalconPaladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
Seems like any other summer's evening. But tonight is special. Underground, reaches master.
Well, just get back to me when you have an answer.
That is wonderful. Telephone.
No better than to interrupt me. Say I'm busy and hang up.
All sorts of creatures now appear, including some really unexpected ones. They spend their days underground and only emerge at sunset.
About 3 days later, she was good and ready. So she put on about a half a pound of makeup, fixed it up with a veil, and set forth to see the mill in person.
I've waited 20 years for this call. Now the mill can wait until I'm good and ready.
At first, there are merely thousands, but soon more than 1 billion swarm all over the forest. The biggest emergence on the planet is underway. But as night falls, they're transformed. The hunted become hunters.
It was her time to go. It was her time to go. Kill them, and you're gonna pay me.
In fact, all sorts of creatures are nocturnal.